also an important discussion to have. What is the department's key priorities in the coming year? We've talked about the challenges that have been this year, the challenges that can continue to exist. But what are your key priorities going forward in 2024?
Thanks, Duncan. First, allow me to indicate that at the 52nd session of the Committee on World Food Security held last month in Rome, our country was elected the chair of this global forum that discusses the issue of food security. And we extend our congratulations to Her Excellency Nosipho Jezile, our ambassador in Italy, that will take this very important 2-year term to discuss the question of food security, not just for the country, but globally. I'm mentioning this because this is a perfect platform for us as a country and a continent at that global level to start influencing and taking advantage to deal with the domestic issues of food security. And this is a priority we definitely will not miss to ensure that we set our agenda out there and we pursue and make sure that this gets done. The second point at a strategic level that one would want to mention is the fact that we are now initiating a process to develop a legislation for food and nutrition security in South Africa. Currently, we have a cabinet-approved policy, but we don't have an act and that deals with the issue of food security. And this is very critical and important for us. We are forging ahead with the establishment of the National Council for Food and Nutrition Security. Again, the policy and the plan that we're coming to an end here has already requested of us to establish a council that will bring all stakeholders. As I said, food security is multi-dimensional, very complex, and therefore it cuts across a number of stakeholders. And this council will really assist us to get things moving. In terms of providing support, our national policy and the comprehensive support to producers is en route to cabinet. Very key for us because it begins to consolidate all our currently available funding instruments for us to be able to have an impact at scale on how we provide our support to producers, linking them to their various categories so that it's very clear if you're a subsistence or smallholder, what exactly is your package, and if you're at the next level and so forth. So that policy for us is very keen. We are also looking at formalizing what we call institutional markets. These are important for marketing purposes for subsistence farmers. By such markets are referred to things like your national school feeding scheme, for example. You're supplying food to the army, hospitals and related. And you can't talk about no market for our producers if you institutionalize these markets, and there's a definite target and a program to help them move with that. So that is on the cards. Another area we're looking at is we're looking at moving away from your demand-driven approach in providing support to the most vulnerable households to a more of a supply-driven one. A Magogo somewhere in the deep rural of Limpopo will hardly apply for our services if she has that backyard garden, and we're saying we'll only assist you if you apply. With the survey that now we have from HSRC on the state of food and nutrition in the country, we have flagged these pressure points that now we want to be deliberate in designing programs that are going to be geared towards ensuring that those pockets of areas that are still red in food security now are lifted out of poverty. And that for us is important. Lastly, we've witnessed last week from the cabinet the decision to crack down on the spaza shops that are selling fake or expired goods and the development thereof to assist to deal with this issue. It's very important, and we always say, if it is not safe, it is not food. Thank you.